Ka-chow.
You should start by draining the coolant out of the radiator. This car has been completely dry for a while. Someone had rerouted the hoses so they bypassed the heater core. Take these out. There's screws underneath them. There are 2 screws to take the lid off the armrest. Remove those now. Okay, now we should be loose enough to at least pull this back a little bit. Not taking it off, I'm just pulling it back enough to have access. There's 2 hidden little screws right there. These are just plastic. Plastic push buttons by removing this screw on both sides. Okay, I just pulled it up and over. Driver's side, there's 2 screws, and these are 8mm. There are 2 screws on the passenger side. There's this one and that one. The 3rd screw in the back on the passenger side, you can wait to take out until you have the box down, as it holds a bracket on the inside. You will need to remove the screw in the back corner passenger side. Okay, this is just ducting. You can just pull and it will come out. So we are gonna go around and undo these clips. There should be 4 of them. Just pull back on them with your fingers. Found it easier to jack up the car and reach these hose clamps from underneath. Then you want to break this hose loose. Make the jaws on the clamps or on the pliers about the same size as the hose, and then you're just going to want to wiggle. Let's see if we can get it to break free. If that doesn't work, you can also take a pick and see if you can fit that up underneath the edge without damaging it. It's really hard to see that while I'm doing this, so up underneath the edge. This has been dry for a while, but we have our catch bucket just in case. Okay, so we removed the 3 nuts holding the accelerator pedal. Okay, so you really have to pull the pedal straight off to get all 3 bolts to come off at the same time. And then we're just gonna tuck this guy out of the way so that we can reach our hands back behind here. Okay, here's the trick. This is sitting back there, and so the pressure has to be off, the box has to be sort of up, and you stick your hand back here with a flathead screwdriver and undo this guy. So you do have to remove these in order to have enough room to flex this out, and it's just 1, 2, 3 10mm bolts. There should not be resistance. The box should technically fall down with gravity. Make sure to get the metal clip or clips from the back side. In our case, we decided to yank the box off that last bolt because there was not a realistic human way to get that bolt out. If someone managed to do that without breaking the box, please leave how you did that in the comments. Okay, if you're having trouble getting your box out, it's because of that little mofo, which, if you do what we did, we just ripped it out. And then we're gonna glue this back together and make it look all pretty again. So it was held in by the screw here. Okay, go. So you always compare your new parts to your old parts. This guy is going to go back in here, which we are going to gently do so that this will line up. Now, so we'll say the triangle is upside down and see how that does. I mean, that does line up better. So can you see how this is sort of lined up with that screw hole? So when I look through here, you can see it sort of lining up. Yeah, so that's, oh, we're in. That's as far as it goes. You can tell because this sits down in here. Okay, so that's much, much better. This part sticks through the firewall. There we go. Okay. Make sure to fill and burp the cooling system, and even though this is a self-regulating system, you're gonna need to run the heat for quite a while until all the air comes out. Put everything back together. The rest of this video is just tips I learned along the way to help things go back together a little more smoothly. Okay, so literally we just went this way. Just like that. Fuck yeah. Okay. Now let's make sure you're lining up with the holes. And then push you back is what we need to do. Okay, so you do not have to put this metal clippy all the way back in the back. You can put it right here. Okay, just line everybody up and they should slide right back on. Just like that. So to get this piece back in, if you lift this sort of up and back so that this is angled down, this will slide right in. And then you can line this guy up with the center hole. Come on, you know you want to live there. There it is. Everybody in. Cool. This guy has to go in first, and then you'll have enough room to pull it forward to get the ones in the cup holders. Ooh. So it's gonna hook in to those first. Okay. Will you lift that up? Like that? Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe below so we can help other people find this video. I offer automotive education and consulting, so if you need help completing this job, my contact information is in the description below.